This, the local project video, is sponsored by Blueland.
We look at architecture as having a narrative, and something with 100 years of history is going to have a rich tapestry of narrative, and we look at what we are going to embark on is just the next chapter of many chapters to come. The first thing we noticed was the very well-kept, intact, weatherboard freestanding cottage. So we were really looking forward to seeing what we could do to complement this 100-year-old house in a way that would see Pippi and Ian through the 21st century and in retirement.
So this project is situated in Malvern East. The area is home to a large stock of heritage dwellings, in particular detached weatherboard Victorian cottages.
Ellie and I both have a great passion for that heritage housing stock in Melbourne and think that too often it's neglected or not treated with enough respect.
We get great joy in creating these modern spaces to the rear of these heritage homes, not only respecting what was there originally, but something that meets the needs of modern day living and our clients' lives. Our clients approached us. They were downsizing from the big family home in the area. They came across this site and loved the heritage nature of the front of the block. However, even though the house was recently renovated, the footprint was inadequate for the client's needs. We had the pleasure of retaining as much of the cottage as possible and creating this modest but larger footprint for the living, kitchen, dining at the rear.
We approach our architecture as a backdrop to our clients' lives and livelihood, where the architecture isn't fighting for attention, but it more supports them to express their style.
One of the comments the clients came to us with when they first purchased the house was an open inspection they went to and the surprise of a green space behind the kitchen bench. So from this day forwards, we knew that green pockets were going to be a huge part of this design.
That greenery injection into the house, that was a big hook for us that we really sort of played with for the rest of the design. We suggested actually using a green marble. We liked that it hit some typical heritage tones of the area, and we thought that the poetry was there to really connect to green spaces and bring that into the house through the use of that green marble. We knew that that interface between inside and outside was really important, and we wanted to deliver an abundance of light, air, greenery to the inside rooms. Again, that sort of helps bolster, in our opinion, a modest footprint to feel much bigger than it is.
By visually drawing that landscaping into the house, it lets your eye carry beyond the footprint of the home into the landscape. It makes it feel quite spacious, and it also allows the footprint to capture as much of that natural light as possible.
Light's one of the first things we'll consider when we put pen to paper. It's always where's north, how can we get light into living spaces? So here with a 40-metre northern exposure to the new areas, we really wanted to implement some thermal mass, both through the double brick walls, but also through the concrete slab facing north that can absorb the heat all through the day and then radiate that back into the house overnight. Glazing features quite prominently in this house, and it's carefully selected, its orientation and placement, but also its operation. So we've got great crossflow ventilation with all the internal courtyards and pockets, delivering that fresh air into the house.
We realised that we have managed to create 7 different outdoor areas by creating these more defined spaces. The occupants of the space still feel as though they can interact with each other without feeling like they're living on top of each other.
I think one of the surprises was probably Pippi and Ian's sense for adventure in this process. I think it was really great to sort of see their personality come out in some of those selections.
They trusted us from day one to see their vision and to explore the interesting aspects of what they were trying to achieve with their brief, not only in materiality, but ensuring the longevity of this home for years to come.
This, the local project video, is sponsored by Blueland. Blueland are revolutionising home cleaning with their single-use plastic-free products. Unlike traditional liquid cleaners that are sold in single-use plastic, with Blueland you can refill and reuse your home cleaning bottles by adding a coin-sized tablet to warm water. Their products are effective, convenient, safe for use, vegan and cruelty-free. They are also made with clean ingredients and made without ammonia, chlorine bleach and parabens. Blueland is EPA certified, meaning EPA scientists have evaluated every ingredient in the product to make sure it meets the safer choice criteria. Using Blueland products is also cost-effective. Instead of buying individual cleaning products or hand soap, by purchasing the Blueland Clean Essentials Kit, which includes 4 reusable bottles and plastic-free refills, you can save up to 20%. We appreciate that there is no single-use plastic in any component, from bottles, tablets, wrappers to shipping. By replacing our studio hand soap with the Forever bottle from the Essentials Kit, we are saving an average of 25 single-use bottles per year. Blueland products make it easy and affordable to reduce waste and keep your home or studio clean. Head to the link in the video description to get a further 20% off your first purchase from Blueland. Now shipping to the USA, Canada, the UK, Australia and New Zealand.